to give us, give me that
triggered.
respect and listen to me, and I will give you that respect.
You're on my live stream. You're on my live. Now you're getting triggered. Has a black man ever told you, I don't like your natural hair? Has a black man ever told you that? I don't like your natural hair. I don't like you showing off your natural hair. Has a black man ever walked up to you and ever told you that to your face? Don't get emotional. Just answer my question. And I very much doubt that. I doubt it very much. So just answer my question. Has a black man ever walked up to you and said, I don't like your natural hair? Tell me. Most black men don't do that. Majority of black men like natural hair. You're on mute. You got to come off mute. You're on mute, Shay. Come off mute.
Hello, sorry about that.
So you're gonna answer my question.
There's multiple reasons why black men don't date women. It's not only because of the hair.
Has a black man ever come up to you and said, I don't like your natural hair?
They've never come up to me and said they don't like my natural hair.
Thank you.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that means just because they don't come up to me and say they don't like my natural hair doesn't mean they're not thinking that.
Black men ever or
they might not prefer it. They might prefer the straight European hair.
What I'm saying. You need to calm yourself. You're very, very masculine.
Well, I'm sorry if you feel that way, but I'm not masculine.
You're part of the problem of black women today. You're very masculine and very ratchet. You need to calm yourself down. Very ratchet, man. Very masculine. Very, very ratchet and masculine. That's the problem of black women today. That's why a lot of black men don't want to date you lot. Hard pill to swallow, I know, but it's the truth.
Hello?
What's good?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, what are you saying?
Yeah, basically on this topic, don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I...
Nothing to really add to the topic, which kind of proves my point. Hello?
Hi, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. What are you saying?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that black women do wear far too many wigs, and I like the natural look. I agree with that statement.
I hear a strong butt coming in.
No, there's no but. There's no but. I think what you're trying to uplift the black community, because the thing is, they don't love themselves. They don't think they're accepted. Their natural hair is accepted by other races, not just black men, but white men. Because white men, sometimes, like I'm mixed race, I have my natural hair out, and my own family have said to me, have commented on my natural hair.
Right. What, your white side of the family?
Yeah, the white side.
Yeah.
So black men may like natural hair, but other races don't like it.
Do you say other races don't like black hair?
Yeah.
That's not true.
Well,
you're doing so well. You ruined it,
you don't think it's true? Well, how come my uncle said to me, "What have you done? Look at the state of your hair. What have you done to your hair?" When I had my natural hair out.
Well, not every guy is gonna like natural hair, but majority.
Not every guy, no, not every
majority
guy.
Speaking, majority of men like a woman that shows off her hair.
Yeah, so I agree.
You're personalizing the situation.
I agree.
Your situation. We're talking about the majority of men. Do they prefer natural hair? Yes,
yeah, the majority of men do prefer natural.
Right. So the majority of men prefer natural hair. Right. That means that more women should have natural hair. If more men prefer
that's true. That's true. I agree totally.
but it's not about what we want. It's about what you lot want to do.
Exactly, and I think it just stems with confidence.
Let me land. If you want to put on a wig, put on a wig and put on a wig. It's that simple. We're not forcing you to not put on a wig. If it hurts you that bad to not have natural hair, if it hurts you that bad to have natural hair, then put on a wig. We don't care. We'll go for one that have natural afros on. That's what we would do as black men. If you lot don't want to listen to us and you want to go against us and have your cake and eat it, go ahead and have your cake and eat it. Because it doesn't affect me like it's going to affect you.
Yeah.
It's that simple. But I think it's very sad and unfortunate how a lot of black women just don't see the value in themselves anymore.
Yeah,
and you don't have to copy another race to look good. I just think it's craziness.
Yeah, I think it's craziness as well, because they have it all straight like white women, and it's just like they're trying to emulate them in a way.
Yeah, I just think when you have straight hair, you're trying to replicate an Asian woman or a white woman. You don't see an Asian woman trying to have an afro. When do you ever see a white woman trying to put on an afro wig? Never. They might try and tan themselves up or go darker. That's different, but
they might crimp their hair though to make it like afro. Some white people do that as well.
Some white women actually have curly hair as well.
Yeah.
So don't just think white women just have brunette or blonde hair. Some of them actually have curly afro hair. So but generally speaking, white women have natural hair. They don't try and put on wigs in their head. That's what black women try and do.
Well, white women do wear extensions, and I have a friend.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. The majority of white women don't put on wigs in their head.
The majority,
no. The majority of Asian women don't put on wigs in their head. The majority of Asian women, like Chinese or Arab women, don't put on wigs in their head. They have natural hair on. Black women do it. That's what you don't need to. It's a hard pill to swallow, but that's what you lot do.
I don't know if you're putting it really down to the black women on that one.
I'm putting it down to you lot, because you lot have two hands to do what you flipping want. You lot can choose to use your two hands to do up your natural hair, or use your two hands to put on a big wig in your head. That's a choice. Not our choice, not our problem. That's what you lot want to do. But I just think a lot of you just want to do what you want to do. I think a lot of you like wigs. I think a lot of you like to wear wigs.
I think that's it, because I went for a stage where all I did was wear weaves, and that's how I felt prettiest.
Yeah.
And and like I said, I'm mixed race, and I would wear weaves all the time, like it was my own. And that's at the point I was at. I wasn't self-accepting my own natural hair. I couldn't accept it, because it stems from confidence as well. You need the confidence to wear your natural hair.
I think, do you want me to be very honest with you? I think a lot of black women are very insecure. That's what I think so. I think you look act loud and bare loud and up, not and bare tight up and bare loud in public, but a lot of it's insecurity.
Yeah, it is.
I think a lot of you lot try to be something you're not. And I think a lot of it relates to trauma, a lot of daddy issues, that's sad to say, but a lot of it's to do with that. And I think being around masculine, toxic mothers, that's what I think a lot of it lays down to. And music and the music culture, Cardi B, them types of things doesn't help it. And I think if more black women started being themselves, embracing who you are, there'll be a more positive change and influence in the black community.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah,
I agree with you. They're saying to me to get off. No, but it's just facts. It's facts.
Yeah,
you're speaking facts, really, but it is a hard pill to swallow.
But people call me a bad guy for it. I don't care, because I have thick skin to take it.
Yeah,
why do you think I do these lives? Because I have thick skin. A lot of men couldn't operate these type of lives because they can't handle it mentally. They can't handle it. I can handle it because I live in truth. I don't live in lies. And I think if more women started living in truth, more women will be more powerful, more truthful to themselves.
Yeah.
True woman empowerment is holding a woman accountable. That's true woman empowerment. Not lying to each other and sugarcoating things to each other. That's exactly. Like kind of training on each other's downfall.
It's all about being real at the end of the day. And if you're not being real with yourself, then you're just going to get fake people, aren't you?
You see how they're calling you a pick me and this and that? If you went against Be Nice, started cussing me out, they would love it.
Yeah, I know they would.
So it is kind of proves why women only support women when it's against men, but when women support men, women don't want to support them. This proves that. Not always. Majority of the time it is. Long as personal stand.
She's not even black.
You know why they're saying that? Because you speak well spoken. You sound feminine. That's why they're saying that. That's where it comes from. They expect you to sound like, I'm a baby. That's how they expect you to sound. So they're saying that because you speak a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's mixed. Well, you said you're mixed, right?
Yeah, I'm mixed. I'm black and white.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say, are you from London?
Mixed.
Are you from London?
I'm not from London. I lived in London for a while, but yeah, I moved back to the country where I'm from.
No, I hear you. But you see how you're speaking, right? That's more commercially appealing to a businessman, you know that? Because you're speaking in a way that, like, different cultures can understand how you're speaking. But when you speak like a typical black woman, I'm a baddie, this and that doesn't resonate with every race. That only categorizes a certain type of race, certain type of people, niche of people. The way you speak very maturely and very articulately. Does that make sense? So if you went into a corporate world, they would like you just by how you speak and how you look. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm black, but I'll be honest, it's the truth.
I think basically it's not, I don't think it's really to do with the race. I think it's to do with class, that is.
Yeah, I can agree with that. And it's a very hard pill to swallow because you don't, they're saying she's not even black. But there's been three mixed race women that come on my live and they said that they're black. But why is it now they're saying you're not black because you're agreeing with me? Does that make sense? So the other mixed race women that are trying to come on here and attack me, they were saying they're black. Because I said mixed race is not black. I said mixed race is mixed race. But now they're trying to claim that you're not black. Do you see how they're contradicting themselves? This doesn't make any sense. So you lot are trying to have your cake and eat it. So what made the other three black women that are mixed? What made the other three mixed race women black, and what makes her not black because of how she's speaking?
It's a bit confusing, by the way.
Discrimination. It's a bit of discrimination. I can't lie to you. It can come across as that because are you going how she's speaking? Are you saying it because she's agreeing with me, or why are you not saying that? Because none of you had the same energy when the other mixed race girls were there. So what makes her different? She wants to be liked. I don't think so.
This is just me. This is my opinion. If I wanted to be liked, I would say that there's nothing wrong with a black woman wearing a wig. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you're right, as in the sense of they should embrace their natural hair more. And that, so I'm not wanting to be liked at all. I'm just like this.
Let me put it like this, right? Generally speaking, mixed race women are going to be more seen as black in it than white in it. But I still see you lot as mixed race. Because you lot are part of two cultures, white and black in it, majority speaking.
Part of two cultures,
right.
Yeah.
Right, but because you have like Afro Negro hair in it, type of thing in it.
Yeah, I've got Afro hair.
Yeah, so like some white people might not see you as mixed race, they might just see you, yeah, he's black. Or if a police officer stops you over, they might see you more as black than white.
Yeah, they will.
Because majority speaking, mixed race women have more black features than white features, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you don't have mixed race features, exotic features, but you look more black in it. Where you might find some mixed race men might take on more on the white features. But generally speaking, they take the black genes are more dominant. That's why some people might see you more as black. I genuinely think mixed race are more black, but you're not black, but I see you more as black. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But you're still mixed race, but you can refer to black because you look more black than white.
Yeah, you can perceive it how you want to, but right. The thing is, it's down to each individual mixed race person if they feel more black or feel more white. It depends on the mixed race person.
Think of it like this, right? You can blend in with black people or white people.
Do I get on better?
No, you can blend in with any race. You can blend in with Asians, white people, black people, mixed race people, Caucasian people, Arab people, Latino people, Latino, whatever. You can blend in with anybody. Because mixed race people are more marketable. Some Latinas are racist, you know that, towards black people. But some Latinos will give you the exception because you're mixed race, you have curly hair. Does that make sense? But I'm not bitter or angry about that because it's just life. But I think people say, she only got the job because she's light skinned. I think sometimes it could be that. But I think majority speaking, I think because mixed race women show off the natural hair more, that's why I think they get more love a bit more in terms of the corporate world, you know? And that's what I personally think.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's kind of true in a way, isn't it? But I think it's getting a bit different now. I think black women are coming up, just like the black men are perceived as handsome. I think black men are actually perceived more so handsome than mixed race now. I think it's got to that point.
I don't know about that one, you know.
I think it's got to that point now because there's a lot of... I'm not even going to say my personal thoughts on it, but I think a lot of black men are more attractive, really.
I think white women prefer mixed race women over black men. I think if you go... Okay, let me put it like this. If you go into a certain area like Essex or Sussex area or out of London, you find more of those brunette, these Love Island girls.
Yeah.
They would prefer more mixed race guys, isn't it? But if
I can't speak for them.
Well, that's the majority speaking. If you go into an area like that, there's more mixed race guys around the area than black men. You get black men there, but you get more mixed race men there, right? But if you go into like a city area like London, more probably white women will prefer black men because of like hip hop, Afro beats.
Yeah, they do.
Diverse. Yeah. But I think generally speaking,
coming out of London,
if you put a white woman, an Asian woman, a black woman, a mixed race woman, a white woman, an Arab woman, and like an Eastern European woman, I just think the mixed race guy is more marketable than the black guy. That's just what I'm going to say. Because he's mixed race and they have a lot of women like men with exotic features. And black men don't really have exotic features. It's more of a mixed race thing. So I just think you lot are more marketable when it comes to business and worldwide. Doesn't mean that black men are not attractive. I just think you lot are more marketable.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, it's I can't really touch on this because it's like everyone has their own opinion and everyone thinks different, don't they?